Rejoice! And welcome to a channel update coming at you from the wonderful world of Hearthstone. This is probably not too loud, it's probably too loud. We'll bring it down there. Yeah. I'm going to play Freeze Mage. I've been doing the mid-range hunter more recently, but Freeze Mage is a deck that's easier to play and to talk at the same time because I've played it so much. So that is what I will do. So yeah, I guess first order of business is the Tulkas Twitter. I've had a Twitter for a few months now. Back in the day, Moroka went down to see the Three Amigos of Tulkas the movie fame. I guess I'll link Tulkas the movie below in case anyone has not seen its glory, its beauty, its splendor. Do I want to keep Cone of Cold? I might want to keep Cone of Cold, just since we have all this stuff. Yeah. Having the coin, keeping the coin could be a bit of a hindrance, since that's just, it comes down to a certain point where you're just like, would you rather have a card or a coin? And most of the time you would rather have a card, unless you're being really pressured or something. Although I guess when you're really pressured, then you want to spend, because basically the thing about the coin is that it allows you to get Alexstrasza out a turn earlier, but then you didn't like it's the whole thing. Anyway, but yeah, so the Tulkas Twitter. Now I'm starting to think that the whole channel update while playing Hearthstone idea may have not been a good one. So well, that's what we're doing. Tulkas Twitter, yeah, Tulkas Twitter is go, I guess. I don't really, I never really just said that I had it on the channel, so you might have not known, and so I'm saying it now. Basically, I'm never really sure how to handle Twitter, since I'm not very good with the whole character length of 140 thing. I don't know, most of my YouTube peers have it set up that like every video they make is like pushed out to Twitter. Like if I put out, oh, episode 27 of Dwarven Kingdom that no one watches besides people that like that stuff, I guess, which is not a large number. Like, I mean, people don't really care if I do that, so I mean, basically I'm not sure why people would want me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could go like 9 and then 10. Sure. I want to make sure they don't overdraw, you know, as always. Then I'll just do this. What was I saying? I was saying something. I'm not sure what I was saying. What was I saying? I was saying... This is such a bad idea. Yeah, Tulkas Twitter. So, basically, the general way I have it set up is that I'm not very good with remembering to use Twitter, but if I have an update that I need to say, like if I don't make a GeoGuessr recording session or something like that, and I'll say that, or we have a video I'm really proud of, which I don't have many of. Oh, just Emperor Thoros in here. If I have a video that I'm really proud of, then I'll push that out. Or if someone talks to me, then I can talk back. So I don't know, I'm not really sure. I mean, feel free to let me know in the comments what you like. Would you like to have me push out even the less popular stuff? Well, I guess it's weird how my my channel is set up, because I feel like I have Hearthstone that people that, like most of my subscribers come from Minecraft and that sort of demographic. Then there's people that come from Hearthstone. And then there's people that come from 6, 7. We'll give it another turn, I guess. Oh, okay, well, there you go, I guess. Go, full power Freeze Mage. But yeah, there's Minecraft, Hearthstone, and 4th Age Total War, my 3 sort of demographic groups, with GeoGuessr being, vaguely speaking, a mashup of Minecraft stuff. I'm actually really happy with the GeoGuessr sort of community we have there. There's a Jackaltapa, and occasionally Lock of War, and Weirta, and sometimes other people chime in and talk to me, and that's... No, I like the community I have in GeoGuessr. I'm proud of that. Which stands to me that this is the only thing I like. If basically what I made my channel, if you had told me that like in years my most common series by far would be GeoGuessr, I would have been surprised. But oh well. But yeah, basically that's Tulkas Twitter. If you would like to see me push out everything to that, then tell me if you think it would be better for me to do that, or if you have any thoughts on how you like to see Twitter used, then feel free to tell me. This is Zoo or Handlock. I've been seeing mostly Zoo, so we might want to keep Frost Nova for the Doomsayer. Yeah, well, we have a lot of Scar Draw in this deck. I basically just replaced the two Mad Scientists with a Loot Hoarder and a Cone of Cold, so that's what we have. Second order of business is Discord. The Strangelands group has okay, so it is Sue. The Strangelands group has has Discord. They've migrated it to from Skype, which is sad because I miss Skype, because Skype has animated rainbows and stuff, and Discord. It's like, you know, it's like so much with the Strangelands. There's so much what they do. It's like, you know, it's so good, but then it's also so bad, and I don't know. It's good as well as bad, but I'm not happy with it. But I'm just being an angsty Tulkas. So I guess turn 5 we'll get beat, and then turn 5 we'll do our Doomsayer thing. Yeah. But yeah, that's there. I'm pretty sure that I'm allowed to say this. Because as far as I'm aware, we're allowed to do this. If it's not, then I guess there won't be a link to the Discord in the channel in the description below. But I believe that we're sort of opening the Discord to the people as a way to discuss about the world and things, which is exciting, I'm sure. So basically, like there's like a Strangelands only member lounge, and then there's like a collaborator lounge for people like Weird, and then there's like a friends lounge for people that are like friends, and then there's like the individual game lounges, but then there's like also like a public lounge, which I believe that I'm allowed to invite random scrubs to discuss things related to Strangelands. So if you are so inclined, then you may link is in the video description. Probably. I'll get clearance on that first, and then if it isn't, then just, I guess, be advised that we use Discord now. I don't know. I'm not a good YouTuber, but that's why y'all love me, man. Y'all love the scatterbrained derpinessness. Yeah, just swing by, pop in, say hi. Discord, if you don't know, it's easy to get into. There's a web browser, so you don't even need to download anything. Although there is also a client thing, but yeah. So yeah, Discord, easy to get into. Just swing by, chat and stuff. It'll be cool. Maybe I'm always keen on the community involvement. Alvarez and I were talking about this recently, but it's always been my thing, you know. You'll love talking. That's why I got into YouTube, you know, to chat with the peoples. So that's what I do. And that's apologies if I make any mistakes. My full attention is not really on the game at this point. Yeah, so Discord, swing by, announcement, joy. And then finally, then there's also the Strangelands mega playlist of Doom thing I made. You can check that out on the Strangelands subreddit. Basically, what I did, is I made a list. Do I have enough? I sort of do. We'll do this. And this. And I guess also a recorder. I could kill that little 1/1 guy, which could be a thing, because he could have some weird, like, power overwhelming soulfire shenanigans. Then he hasn't played any of the... You know the 2-mana card that like gives you a 1-mana spell that's usually power overwhelming and used to kill me? That one. He hasn't played any of those. But yeah, I made it. Basically, it's 410 videos long, and it features everything from the Strangeland server. Like, you know, like from the beginning, from the initial sort of group intro off Blitz and Kitten Mittens and Brian and OG Nerd and Fixer. From that all the way up to my last video and the final group event, Farewell to Strangelands. Everything is there, and this is love, and I'm about to win this game. This is a ice block, right? And I'm only running one ICR at the moment because there's no scientists. But yeah, so that's basically it. Dark Peddler. There's a card. There's a card. So if y'all want, I'll put a link down there. So if y'all have ever wanted to, I have a whole write-up in the subreddit talking about like how I put it together or whatever, but basically if y'all want to see like the history of Strangelands, like sort of as it developed in real time, I've been watching the Strangelands series myself. Only have like half of Blitz's, well, most of Blitz's and most of Mod's left, and then I will be caught up, and we will be happy, and I will be then sad, and I guess I'll go watch Brian's stuff, because, you know, I'm happiness joy. So, and then about halfway through in there is where I join, so if y'all have only watched my content, which probably is not the case, but if you have, then there's like a whole half of the history of Strangelands that you don't know that you can watch. So, and then I pop in and my content is very dismal, but that's basically it. And then there's a few like other non-Strangelands videos like Tulkas the movie, etc. Yeah, you're very dead. This guy, Blair, and we'll fade. Yeah. Yeah, you win. Okay. So there we go. And that's that. So basically I spent a lot of, it took me a lot longer than I expected to, but that was done. And I'll just so yeah, there's basically that. In terms of general channel news, I recorded some more Dwarven Kingdom stuff just now. I'm not really sure what to make of that series, to be honest, because it's like, you know, it never has any likes or comments or feedback, besides the great Webba, also known as Daya, who probably doesn't watch this video. But then again, it seems to get vaguely okay views, so maybe people like it, or maybe people don't like it. I mean, obviously the views have dropped dramatically from when I started the series back in with Reunited Kingdom, but then that's probably to be expected, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to make of that, but I do. And then there's GeoGuessr, which just keeps chugging along. Yeah, I like GeoGuessr. I have fun doing GeoGuessr, even if I have to be awake in the morning for it, which is... Yeah, GeoGuessr is joy. And then there's also the I think there's Codenames, which is going out. Next few episodes of that will have poor sound quality, but then eventually Fixer moves the Discord server to the central USA, and I live in the central USA, so that basically fixes all my audio issues. I'm not really sure whether I ought to put out that stuff or not, but oh well. Also, I've won a lot of games. That's 5,366 total wins. And I mean, if you include the games I've lost, it probably brings it up to 8,000, 9,000. That's a lot of Farsa. But yeah, over years and years that I've been playing this game. And then there's other series. I guess there is Server Guys, which I don't know. I tried to get into that when I was in the north, but I was too laggy and I died and I got grumpy. I don't know. No, it's sort of like what kept me going in Strangelands was sort of like the group interaction with the mail and stuff, but no one really does anything besides add dragon heads to my thing. And no one even knows that this is what I'm talking about, because no one really knows that I'm a part of... I don't know. But there's that. Don't really have any other series. If anyone... That's my thing, though, is that I could probably spend this time to in another game, but oh well. I like to talk. Is that, like, sort of... I always want to get big on YouTube, and I know how to do it, and that's the Blitz way. Is to just, you know, find a popular video game, and just stick with it for like 20 episodes, and then move on. That's just churn and burn, as he says. And the problem is that, like, I'm A, not very good at video games, and B, I don't have a good eye for that sort of thing. So I guess if anyone has any suggestions on what they think would be a good video game for me to play or something, then feel free to let me know, or any kind of viewer feedback, then feel free to let me know. There's a car doing a U-turn outside. That's okay. But yeah, as always, my channel, that's my big thing that I pride myself with this channel, is being good at viewer engagement. So, yeah, anyone has any thoughts? Or thoughts about what things I'm doing well, things I'm doing poorly, things I can improve on, things they want to see me do, things they don't want to see me do, people they want me to collab with, anything. I'm all ears. Getting stuff makes my day. So, also I'm at a rank 2 for the third season ever. Might I be able to make Legend? Probably not though, because when am I ever able to make Legend? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? I'm wrong. And I've been Tulkas. Thank you for watching this overly long channel update video, and I will say goodbye. Is there anything else I need to say? Probably nothing else I need to say. Yeah. Hashtag Team Suicide.